Good evening, everybody. I would like to welcome you to tonight's webinar. It's for women freedom creators, and we like to connect, collaborate and contribute and develop a community of amazing, powerful women that like to support each other and really see each other shine and become all that we're created to be. My name is Naomi Volson, and I'm going to show you tonight how you can see how thousands of women all over the world are now supporting their families with a little laptop business online. Like I said, my name is Naomi, and I've been doing this business for about 7 years now. And not that long ago, you know, I was struggling to get by, paycheck to paycheck, going further into debt, and it even looked like we'd have to sell our home. There was no money for extras, and many times I'd go up to the checkout and I'd have my trolley full of groceries and I couldn't pay for them. And, you know, that was a really difficult place to be. So I was struggling to find a job. My background was in teaching, but I was struggling to find a job. And so I started to look for something that I could work around my family. We'd just recently moved to a smaller town and I didn't have the family support. So I needed to be there for my family. I found this opportunity, and I have to tell you, at first I was like, oh, no, I can't do something like this. I'd never done anything like this. So I really want to encourage you tonight, don't come with preconceived ideas. Come with an open mind. But I decided that I needed to change my life. I couldn't keep going the same way or nothing would ever change. I'd be 10 years down the track, still struggling financially. So I decided to get started. I really plugged into the training and my life has totally turned upside down. You know, I've got a business that turns over close to $1 million. I've been able to travel the world to amazing destinations, take my family to Disneyland, my daughter to Paris, my son's on a South Pacific cruise. I'm about to take them to Bali. I've been to Bali, I've been to Fiji, Hawaii, took my kids to New York. This is in Borneo, just that island, and so many other amazing travel experiences, 2 to 3 overseas trips a year. And this is the reward that I get for building my business. Now, I've worked hard before and I've never been rewarded like this. So I'm really excited to share with you how you can change your life and achieve those dreams that are really deep inside your heart. Look, I'm nobody special. Actually, you know, I was a shy, introverted, unemployed teacher who'd never done anything like this before and didn't have any of the skills, didn't know what to do. But I've just followed the training with the amazing support of our team, been able to succeed in this business and build my business both online and offline. And that's really the key of what I'm going to show you tonight. But what's your dream? What dream do you have in your heart? I know sometimes we kind of push down our dreams and think, well, I'm never going to achieve them, so I'm just not going to dream again. But I want you to take just a moment and start to dream again. Start to think about how you would want your life to look like in 5 to 10 years' time. Would you like to travel? You know, there's somewhere special in the world that you've always wanted to go to, or places that you wanted to take your family or your loved ones. What travel adventures would you like? Would you like more freedom? Freedom to be able to work your own hours, work around your family, and not have to answer to a boss. Just have the flexibility to work when you want to work, how you want to work, and wherever you want to work. Are you wanting to have good health and just really feel good, have more energy? I know I talk to so many women that are really struggling in that area. Their health is really suffering. Maybe you're looking for more free time, more me time to do things for yourself. You know, you're working long hours, you're trying to look after your family. There's not a lot of time, not even just for having baths like that, but just to enjoy a coffee or your breakfast in the morning. Everything's such a rush. maybe you're looking to create an amazing lifestyle. I know so many people are wanting to own their own home and, you know, have that dream home. What is it for you? Maybe you're also looking for more purpose and contribution. And I think this is deep, and I think inside every woman, we want to be able to contribute. We want to have more purpose. And I'm going to talk to you more tonight about our incredible business that gives you just that. This is me over in Mexico in an orphanage, and I'll tell you more about that later. Maybe you're looking for financial security. I know, you know, more and more people are concerned that they're not going to have enough money to retire on, that they don't have enough money to if anything went wrong in their life, there's no savings. So maybe you're looking to just have that little bit of extra. Maybe it is for more recognition. You know, I know for many women and mums, we don't get recognised very much. And maybe you're looking for that, you know, to be recognised for your hard work or also personal development. This is a big thing for women these days. You're really wanting to grow. You feel deep inside that, you can be more. And that's such a big driving force for women. And this is massive. It's connection. I know women in our team love the connection that we get. We have lots of events all over Australia, all over the world, where we get to connect with each other and support each other and encourage each other and empower each other to be all that we can be. And that's such a beautiful, powerful place to be. Now, I want to introduce you to Amanda, and I'll just unmute her. And she's just going to share her testimony about why she's started the business. She's one of our team, and I'll hand it over to you, Amanda.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Oh, wonderful. Hi, everybody. Okay, so I guess for me there are two main reasons why I've started building my business with Naomi, and probably one or both of them will apply to you as well. So I'll explain a bit of my background to start with. I am a medical doctor. I graduated from the University of Otago in New Zealand in 1997. So I also did my diploma in obstetrics and gynecology, and I've worked full-time initially and then part-time to fit with the needs of our growing family. We now have 6 children, aging from 17, starting university next year, down to 4 months. So in the end, over the last few years, I've focused in emergency medicine. I really like the hands-on side of medicine and never knowing what's coming next. It keeps you on your toes, and it's a lot of fun. So that's what I love about medicine, but my family has always been very important and really my top priority. We homeschool our children, and this was getting more time consuming as the older ones got through high school. So about 3 years ago, we decided that it would be better for the children if I were home full time, and that's where I am today. So now for my first reason for being here building this business. Why did I become interested in nutritional supplements to begin with? As you're probably aware, most doctors tend to think of them as a waste of money and resulting in expensive urine. And that's exactly what I told my mum when she started taking these Manitech supplements about 17 years ago. She had several medical problems that weren't being improved with any medications that I suggested or any other doctor suggested. But when she started taking these supplements, within 3 or 4 months, her health was totally turned around. I was amazed and somewhat incredulous at first, till we came over to Australia and visited her. We were living in New Zealand at the time, and I saw that this was not. This could not be credited to drugs at all. She wasn't on any. It was solely a huge difference related to improved nutrition. So I started doing some research into Manitech supplements, and it took about 12 months before I finally decided that, yes, I trust this company. The research is sound, and I started taking the supplements myself. So they improved my health as well. I have some various challenges that definitely noticed a difference with when I started taking them. The glyconutrients particularly fascinated me and still do, or the glycans, as they tend to be called in mainstream chemistry journals, biochemistry. If you do some research online, you'll find they're fascinating, along with the usual vitamins and minerals that are wonderfully put together by Manatech compared with other companies. Their omega fatty acids, phytonutrients, plant sterols, they're all so vital to our health, as I discovered. So, aside from their benefits to my health challenges, I've found that in pregnancy I'm so much better when I'm taking them. So there we go. That's my first reason. I love them. Now, the second reason, why would I start a business from home? I mean, as a doctor, it's not surely necessary. Well, you see, I wanted to work from home. I wanted to be at home with the children. And so we'd taken that step already. And then we're finding that living on one income can be challenging because aside from the sheer number of hours my husband has to be away, the income one person can earn alone is not as good as two. He leaves home at 7 every morning, gets home at 6:30 or later. So we would like to see more of him. And we started thinking seriously last year about how nice it would be for him to have time freedom. And of course, taking the Manatech supplements so long, it made sense to build a Manatech business. We'd tried to do it in the past, about 13 years ago when I was on maternity leave once, but we didn't have a great leader who could help us know how to go about building our business. This time we've joined Naomi's team and we have fantastic leaders who are very approachable, very successful themselves. They have a well-established model for teaching us what to do. They're generous with their time and we're having success that we couldn't have without them. And we can actually hope for a future where my husband won't be tied down forever to long hours each day away from us all. And I also enjoy the fact that instead of feeling a bit like the ambulance at the bottom of the cliff when you work in emergency, instead I'm at the top of the cliff. I'm helping people have better health so they don't end up there in the first place. And that is exciting. So that's my story. Maybe you'll have your own story soon too. So thanks for listening.
Thank you so much, Amanda. It's a great story, and like many other mums out there that are looking for a way to bring in some extra income around their family. I mean, in our team, we've got people from all walks of life: stay-at-home mums, grandmothers. We've got nurses. You name it, people in hospitality. So we've got all sorts of walks of life in our team. But that's the great thing about it, because anyone can succeed in this business. You don't need any special skills or training. You can succeed whoever you are. So let's look at some of the challenges that we're facing today. Look, we all know the cost of living is rising. Childcare costs are increasing, and I talk to many mums that say by the time they put their kids in childcare, they hardly make anything, and it's really not worthwhile to do that. Then women are also looking for that flexibility in the work-life balance. You know, by the time you're running your kids around here, there and everywhere, there's not a really good work-life balance. Like Amanda said, most people are needing that second income to be able to pay for the cost of living. And debt is out of control. I'm hearing more and more people where debt is just crippling families. Job security is at an all-time low. I mean, there's so many jobs that are being lost because people are being replaced by robots or by other people that are offshore in other countries. And the challenge is that fear or lack of confidence often stops women from really stepping out and using the skills that they already have. Look, if you're a mum, you know, if you can do a business like this because you have amazing skills already, and it's just about changing the skills and using them in different ways. Now, these are a few disturbing statistics for women and their finances. And you know, just listen to this. This might not apply to you, but it may apply to your loved ones. 50% of marriages end in divorce, and a woman's standard of living drops an average of 45% in the first year. Of women over 50, about 47% are single and needing to provide for themselves. Women's retirement income is less than that of men because a woman is away from the workforce caring and raising the family for an average of 14.7 years as compared to 1.6 for men. So they end up with an average of 120,000 less than men. And a recent study Australian study showed that women on average are paid 17% less than men, regardless of qualifications and education. 47% of women are single, like I said, and 48% of female baby boomers has less than $10,000 per year in retirement. So, it's really low, and charities are reporting there's increases of up to 44% in the number of older women seeking homelessness services in the past 5 years. So let's have a look at how women can, guard themselves from some of those things and really create wealth for themselves. So this is Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant. Now, Robert Kiyosaki is a well-known businessman. He's an author. He speaks all over the world and does lots of courses and things like that. So this is his cash flow quadrant. So on the left-hand side, you can see as an employee, there's an employee and then self-employed. So as an employee, you have a job. Self-employed, you own a job. So it's like a hairdresser or a plumber. You get paid for the work you do. So you're trading your time for money. And on that side is 90% of people and only 10% of the wealth. Now, then you look on the right-hand side. Now, that's the long-term income. So that's as a business owner. So you own a system and people work for you, or as an investor. And that's where you invest in different things. So 10% of people are on that side and 90% of the wealth is over that side. And Robert Kiyosaki said the best way to move from the left to the right-hand side is through the network marketing model. He's looked at this model and he believes this is one of the best models for you to become an entrepreneur and to succeed. And he also said the number one way to increase your wealth, don't get a second or third job, just start a part-time home business. So what are your options for more money? And Robert talked about these, but these are some of the things that you can do. There's three main choices. People are feeling like they need more money. So what do you do? Okay, shares and stocks. The problem with shares and stocks is there's high capital investment. You need a fair amount of education to know how to invest, where to invest, and there's so much risk involved in that. I know that we have lost a lot of money through that because that's when the crash happened, and it's quite a risky thing to do. Then you've got real estate. Now, again, you need a high capital investment to be able to do that. You need education on how to do it. You also need time to really look at the market. So that often, a lot of people can't do that either. And then we've got the business. Now, you can start your own business, start from scratch. You've got a great idea, but, do you have the support? It's very hard to get a business going yourself, where you could purchase one, have a franchise. Well, I had a franchise and it costs hundreds of thousands of dollars to get in a franchise. And then you've got your ongoing costs and you still don't have any guarantee. Actually, most franchisees don't make money until about the 3 to 5 year mark. But then you've also got network marketing, party plan, or affiliate marketing. Now, I'm going to talk to you about network marketing or direct sales today, and what an amazing business model this is. Smart women are turning to network marketing as the ticket if you want to create a great life for yourself and your family. The great thing is these women have opened their minds on how they could have a better life and more freedom. In the last 10 years, more and more women are leaving their careers in corporate to start their own business. And the reason that they are is because it's such a balanced business model. It's such a supportive model where you encourage and help others succeed. And you get it all. You get to work around your family, but you also get to bring in an income at the same time. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about women in business. Now, there's 60 million direct sales consultants. 82% are women. So it's massive. Women are really turning to this industry to create their home business. $114 billion in sales and direct sales. So it's a big industry. It's not a small industry. It's a massive industry. And there's more 6- and 7-figure income earners amongst women in network marketing than in any other industry. So it's an industry where women really shine. It just fits us so well. And the women in our team are some of the top achievers in our company. And women setting up business from home is one of the fastest growing sectors of the Australian economy. So it's a real boom. So let's have a look. What's the ideal business model? And I know this was something big for me. I was searching and searching. What can I do from home? What's a good business model? There's so many scams out there, and you know, I heard about people making money, but I just didn't know what was real, what was good. So let's have a look at what an ideal business is. So social entrepreneurship. Now, this is a new business model that I'd never heard of before I started this business. But it's a wonderful model. I'll talk to you a little bit more about that later. Something that you can work your own hours around your family. You know, it's really hard to be told, well, you've got to work between this time and this time. We need that flexibility. Low startup costs. Most people don't have hundreds and thousands of dollars to invest into a business. This is a really important one. And if you're going to start a business, think about this. We want consumable and patented products. So consumable means that people need to purchase the products monthly, so they don't buy it from us once and then we never see them again. They actually need to purchase them monthly. And so that's what's so great about our products. And then also patent, it means that nobody else has products like ours. And, you know, that's one unique thing about what we have. Unlimited income potential. That's really important to look for something that doesn't have a cap. You get to earn what you're worth. So if you put in a lot of work, well, you know, you get to earn that. You get the benefits of that. You can work anywhere, part-time or full-time. So we have lots of women in our team who work in a job full-time and just work at this on the side to build it up while they're building it up to take over their full-time job. And full training and support, plus a wonderful community of people to be part of. And then really important is training to use social media, because, you know, more and more the world is turning to social media as the way to connect and to purchase products. So we want to be part of that. So let's have a look at the 3 shifts. Shift number 1, women want real. We really do. I think we're all over the scams, and we want real products, real results, real support, over the get-rich-quick scheme and products that promise a lot and don't deliver. Look, I've been around long enough to see so many schemes out there, but I like the fact that we're with a solid company. Shift number 2, women want to create a living with purpose and feel like they're contributing. And then shift number 3, women want to market their business professionally and be able to use social media in that. So let's have a look at shift number 1. Women want real products, real results, real support. Now, we all know we're living in a toxic environment. There's so many chemicals and we're exposed to over 2 million chemicals a day. So our bodies are toxic. People are also malnourished. They're not getting the nutrients that their body needs. And so, you know, it's not just children in third world countries who are malnourished. Our children and our adults here, and particularly our elderly, are not getting the nutrients they need from food alone. The reason is that our food is green harvested, which means that even though it might look like a broccoli might look the same, it was picked green, and so the nutrients only go into the stem within the last 48 hours. So it looks like a broccoli, but it doesn't have the same nutrients that it used to. Our soils are depleted. We don't have the nutrients that we used to have in our soil, so our food doesn't have the same nutrients. Food is often put into cold storage, and that depletes the nutrients again. And then what industry did is they created synthetic vitamins and minerals. Now, synthetic vitamins and minerals, our body can't absorb them because they don't recognise them as food. And so we've got all these problems happening, and we're looking for solutions for our families. We know this is happening. We need solutions. So what has Manatech done? Manatech has created a strong global demand for addressing key global markets. And there's the weight management market, which is a $583 billion market, skincare and anti-aging, which is $39 billion, sports and performance, which is $6.7 billion, and nutrition and integrative health, which is $82 billion. So the products that we have are really meeting a demand in the marketplace. So where did it all start? Well, it all starts with a cell. You know, all life starts with a cell. And then attached to that cell is a protein. And then attached to the protein are these things called glycans. That's what Amanda talked about. Now, we need 8 for cellular communication so that the cells can speak to each other and tell the other cells to protect or to nourish or to even destroy. We only get 2 in our modern diet. So that's glucose, you all know what glucose is, and galactose. So we're only getting 2. We're actually missing 6 in our modern diet. Now, glycans are required by every cell in your body, everybody on the planet, and every process of the human body. And that's why Manatech created and patented Ambritose. Now, Ambritose actually helps that cell-to-cell communication in your body. It's called glycan food. And the National Academy of Science produced an article, and they said that glycans play roles in almost every biological process and are involved in every major disease. You can see why, because if the cells aren't communicating, they can't support each other and tell each other what to do. And so there comes that breakdown in the body. And so we're seeing a lot of diseases and things like that happening. And this is from that report. So can you see how big just this product is alone? So we had Ambritose. We have Ambritose Life now too. And then with that, we have our nutrition. So our body is going to tell our once they can communicate, they can say, look, I need vitamins and minerals. I'm not getting enough through the food. So we have a wonderful product called Catalyst, which is our vitamin and mineral. Then it's going to say, I need support, I need regulation. And so this is Plus. Now, Plus is for our hormonal support. Then it's going to say, I need cleansing. And so we have products that are for cleansing, getting rid of the free radicals and the toxins in your body. And just there's so many things that cleansing does. And then also brain and heart health. So with that communication, getting that and also our gut health. And we've put a lot of these products into one product, because some people just say, I want just one product. So we've got Nutrivirus as the one product that has about 3 or 4 of those products in it. So there's such a demand for Nutrivirus, which is the green vitamin and mineral powder. Now, let me tell you a little bit more about what Ambritose does. So it's validated in multiple peer-reviewed studies. It may enhance recall, recognition and memory, may improve mood and decrease irritability. Well, we all love that. It supports your immune system as well as proper organ function, helps support proper digestion system function, promotes gastrointestinal health and supports cell-to-cell communication. Now then we put that glycan technology into our amazing youth anti-aging skincare. Now we also combined it with 6 powerful botanical ingredients that actually get deep within the skin surface to restore the skin at a cellular level. Amazing skin product. Does it work? Absolutely. This is me up the top there. And the clinical results are showing how amazing this product actually is. 100% said they had more smoother skin. Now, these results are incredible, and people are loving the results they get. But we all want happy, healthy families, and you know, that's what's really important. We want to see our kids happy, we want to see them healthy. So we have a product called Manna Bears, which is our glycan technology in a little gummy bear that kids love. And then we've also got our GI Pro, which is good for their gut. So for their brain function, Manna Bears is great for brain function, immune system, improved moods, decreased irritability, memory, and improved digestion. So a great product range for your children. And then also Nutrivirus. And then we have Plus. We call these our happy pills. Now these are our hormone system controlled fat metabolism, how hungry, satisfied we feel, cravings, it regulates sleep, moods and emotion, happiness, sex drive, stress, metabolic rate, mental alertness. Now I know a lot of people that, particularly women, that suffer with these, and so Plus is actually a hormone modulator. It helps support your body. We need between 50 to 80 milligrams of phytosterols a day. In our modern diet, we're only getting between 1 to 3. So you can see why so many people, you know, I see from children onwards having problems in these areas. And then we also have our amazing sports performance product. Impact is a pre-workout drink. Sport it supports muscle recovery, and Bounce Back is it's a great natural anti-inflammatory. So also for people that tend to have aches and pains in their body, that's a great one because it reduces pain, reduces swelling, and relieves muscular cramps as well. And then we have our amazing True Health System. It's a complete fat targeting, toxin releasing and energy producing program. So True Plenish. Now, this is a beautiful meal replacement shake. It comes in chocolate and vanilla. I actually have one most days, even though I don't need to lose weight, but I just love to have the convenience of it. It's packed with great nutrition, 20 grams of plant-based protein. Then we've got True Shape, which is a natural thermogenic. True Pure, which gives that cellular cleanse. So we're surrounded by so many toxins, and this actually helps cleanse your body. Does it work? Absolutely. This is my friend Sinead, and you can see the amazing results she had in 1 year. Looks like a different person. And Carissa, she lost 3 dress sizes on our 90-day challenge, and 24 kilos, looking incredible there. Shift number 2, women want to create a living with purpose. And that's what M5M is all about. When you work with Manatech, you're not just an entrepreneur, you become a social entrepreneur. 6.6 million children die under the age of 6 each year. 1 child dies every 6 seconds. So whenever someone buys a product or you sell a product, it triggers a donation to nourish a malnourished child. So you can really change a life. So you can see every product purchase, Manatech donates money to M5M, and children receive those nutrients that they so desperately need. This is Aura. When she first began receiving supplementation, her skin was pale, she had no hair. You can see the difference a year later. She's running, playing, and is attending school again. And this is when I went to Mexico to visit some of the orphanages. M5M gave me such more purpose, far beyond money. I knew the product worked, but knowing I could impact the lives of children at the same time empowered me to do more. I even had the privilege firsthand of visiting children in orphanages that Manatech supports and saw the impact that PhytoBlend had on the children's health. So touching, and it's so amazing to be part of this and know that we're really making a difference in the lives of these children. And then shift number 3, we want to market professionally using social media and also offline as well. So we train you in how to use social media to find people who want our products and business, and we give you pre-made posts. We have social media training we have like a whole social media course plus a PDF file. We have our training system called Dual Networking, where you can go in there at any time, go through the training on how to build your business both online and offline. We have an amazing app. So we get to use these incredible technology. Now that this is the middle there, the app, and you know, I've been at soccer practice and I've been able to send things from the app to people. I can build my business basically anywhere if I've got my phone with me. And then we've got instructions, step-by-step instructions on what to do and how to build your business. We have Facebooks that are already set up, plus training in how to use them. And that's a big thing as well. You know, we show you how to use things. And then training on building a brand for yourself and using Facebook pages. And you can see some of these pages from people in our team. Plus other different projects and things that we run, challenges and the Happiness Project. So women in our Freedom Creators team are some of the top achievers in our company. So we have the top associates, the top business builder in our team, the top income growth, the top business developer, top rookie of the year, top enrollers, top national director, top senior national director, all coming through our team. So let me tell you that success leaves clues. And if you want to be successful too, then you know, be part of a successful team that will show you the way. So let's go into how you make money. And I know you've been like, oh, how do I make money though? Well, let me show you. It's really simple. Step 1, you establish 5 clients. So 5 clients who might want to lose a bit of weight, who might want to look younger, who might want to improve their health. And just through doing that, you'll make between $150 to $400 a month, depending on what products they order. So that's the first step. Step 2, you just help 2 other people do what you did, or you can, you know, do the 2 others yourself. It's up to you. And through doing that, you'll make between $800 to $1,200, $1,300 a month, depending again on what products are ordered. So it's a simple way to get off quickly, start making money, and start changing your life. But then you can develop long-term income. And as a silver executive director, you're making between $15,000 to $28,000, depending on how your business is set up. And this is what I wanted to show you, the asset value of this. So the asset value is about $250,000. What does that mean? That means that it is similar to having an asset of about $250,000 sitting in the bank. I don't know many people that have that kind of money around. So you're starting to really build up an asset, and that's what I really liked about this business. You know, if anything was to happen to me, my business will continue paying my children. It's an investment. It's something that I can pass down to my family, to my kids, which is so different from just having a job. Continue on as a gold executive director, and again, your income's increasing, and you can start to really think of how you can change your life there. And as a presidential director, you're making between $70,000 to $100,000 a year, and that's where you start to really come into freedom and have options for your family. The other great thing is you get to travel the world, and these are just some of the places. While I was putting this together, I'm thinking, wow, these are actually places that some of our team had visited in the recent years. So we've got here Club Med China, we've got Mauritius, we've got Fiji, which some of our team went on last month. We've got Bali. This was up in Ubud in Bali. We had a South Pacific cruise. This was down in Turtle Island in Borneo, Las Vegas, New York, Tahiti. These are just some of the places. There's so many more, Dallas and lots of other local incentives throughout Australia. So you get rewarded, and that's the amazing thing I love with this business. So how much is it to get started? You can start your own business for only $49.95. I know it's crazy. It's you know, when you're talking about paying hundreds and thousands of dollars or investing a lot of money, it's only $49.95. And with that, you get 90 days premium business tools valued at $90. It's a turnkey business with global distribution. You also get 20% off retail, 20% loyalty credits on the products that you order, and a special welcome kit. And you also get access to our special sign-up bundles, and we've always got new bundles on. These are just some of the things that some of our bundles. So we've had our youth bundle there. We have our Ambertozen Plus. We have our True Plenish bundle. And then this is just some of the products that I've put together that, you know, are great for just family health. 2 Nutrivirus, 2 Manabears. So what do you do now? So you register with Manatech, you establish your account with Dual Networking and follow the proven blueprint for success. You determine what products you want to use from Manatech each month, and you just replace the products that you're currently using. I mean, seriously, if you just have 1 shake a day, you're replacing food. So that's pretty easy to do. You plug into our simple, easy to follow training and make your dreams a reality. So let's have a look at the benefits versus the risks. The benefits are you get to work your own hours. You build a residual income, unlimited income potential. You make back your investment very quickly. You work anywhere in the world for free. You have holidays and have personal development through this. Freedom of time, purpose. You're part of a dynamic team, and you really get real support. The risk is you might lose $49.95 and whatever you spend on the products. But you know what? Our products come with a 90-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk there. That's actually a benefit. So I want you to imagine, we're just going to close now, but I want you to imagine for a little bit, just have a little dream. Imagine your income increasing every month, earning all expenses paid, international holidays every year, having the freedom to work the hours you want to work around your kids, and creating financial security for you and your family, plus doing something that gives you purpose. How will that make you feel? Let's think about that for a moment. How will that make you feel? And then again, imagine that you don't do anything, and in 5 to 10 years, nothing has changed. You're still struggling. You've gone further into debt. You've had no grand holidays. You're working in a job you don't like, away from your family, living without passion and purpose. How will that make you feel? I know I was at that point where I could have gone either way. I could have said no. I could have said no, that doesn't look like me. It's not something I'd be good at. But I decided I needed to change my life, and I'm so glad, because now 7 years down the track, my life has totally changed, and my family's life, their future. It's been an incredible journey, and I want to take this time now to go back to dreaming again. What do you want for your life? You know, you could find every excuse why you don't want to do this business. You know, it might be that you've never done anything like this. It might be that you don't have the money to get started. But what I've found is when people really want to do something, they find the money. You know, all it takes is following our proven system for success, and you can succeed as well. We want to support you. We want to welcome you into our team to be part of what we're doing. We're excited about this journey. We're excited to take you on it as well. And I love this quote from Richard Branson. He says, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity, but you're not sure you can do it, just say yes, then learn how to do it later. And I want to encourage you, just say yes. Get back to the person that invited you to watch this today and let them know that you're ready to get started on changing your life and living the life of your dreams, but also creating that financial security for your future. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful night. God bless.